work for that bag, go get it one day. You can brag, you wouldn't gotta work for that bag, go get it one day. You can brag. I say that I have it, you know that I got it. No need to look all in the bag. Stunting like this, cause I work so hard. I'm the best, I only speak facts. In the store, I'm popping them tags. A limit, a ceiling, what's that? Clout chasing for the cash grab. I don't really want it that bad. If I say that I have it, you know that I got it. No need to look.
So what's good, y'all? This is the Love and Thangz podcast where we discuss scenarios about love and things, life and other things. We would love to know how you would handle these stories and scenarios. Please let us know. Today I'm chilling here with Kira, Joe, and I'm Ty. So you guys ready for the story?
Let's do it.
I don't think y'all ready. I'm telling you, these stories always blow my mind. I'm just always so shocked. It's just crazy. So I'm gonna get into it. Whew. Brace yourself. The name of the story today is called Second Baby Mama. You heard me right. Second Baby Mama. So I've been dating this new guy for a few months. Few months. He seemed amazing at first. Generous, kind, caring, and even had a good career as an ambulance driver. Needless to say, I was like, hell yeah, I think I got myself a good one. After about a month of making him wait, we finally had sex, protected, of course. And later that night, we had sex again. Again, I assumed it was with a condom because, duh, who wouldn't wear a condom with a fairly new partner? A few days later, I found out the second time was unprotected. It was late and dark, and I honestly couldn't tell. He conveniently told me after the allotted time to take a plan B. Mm, mm-mm. I get mad, but we move forward regardless. And about a month and a half after I start getting sick every morning, and the period was spotty and all over the place, so I took a pregnancy test and surprise, I'm pregnant. I tell him, and he seems excited about the future. Fast forward to today, and I'm just being bored on Facebook, and I see a post on his Facebook by a female who ended the post, "Love you, babe," to him. In the comment, he replies, "Love you too." Now,
Oh,
I'm
dear.
shocked. He told me he was single. Not only is he not single like he claimed he was, also, he has a baby on the way that's due to be born in about a month. I feel like garbage and a freaking idiot for being so stupid. I have no clue how to even begin to move forward with this. I haven't confronted him yet about it. Was planning on meeting tomorrow night for dinner and talk to him, but I have no clue what I'm going to say. I know I made dumb decisions and I should have made sure he put a condom on the second time, but if I had known I was the other woman, basically it would have never happened. I'm at loss as I am 5 months along,
Wow.
and what am I going to say? Any help would be greatly appreciated.
Ooh,
That is the story for today. Second Baby Mama.
There is no
um,
help. There is
yeah,
no help. Yeah. And it's one of those situations where you know people say that, oh well, well, how long do you wait when you're dating someone before you decide to sleep with them? And then they say, well, you know what? If you're grown and the both of you are down and you willing, then you just do what you want to do.
Yeah, yeah.
But within that, you have to ask yourself, all right, well, what exactly do you know about this person? How far did you dive into this person? And in today's world, it's like, well, have you really looked at their social media to see who they're following, see who's following them, try to do a little deep dive into that? So
Yeah.
it's such a there's so many levels and layers to which you can possibly know about a person before you get intimate, you know. And I just think that unfortunately she just got caught in a bad way. You
that,
know, it's like could she really have avoided? You know what I mean? Because if
Yeah.
you're into somebody and you're really into them and you're digging them and you're like, yeah, this is what I want. I want to be intimate with this person. I want this intimacy to happen, and I want it to go forward.
Right.
But you don't know what they got going on outside of you. I mean, what can you really do? What could you possibly know?
Adoption.
right.
I put that little baby right up for adoption. I'm not gonna be ruining my life over some foolish shit that some dude decided not to pull out
Yeah,
or put a condom on. You know, decisions are made every day. And just like he made one, you can make one
yeah.
too. You are not trapped, hun.
Right.
You got plenty of options. If you go to New York, there's some places that's still at 5 months. You know, I'm just plugging that.
That is,
There's still some places in
Yeah.
New York that will shove you down a flight of stairs.
And be like, all right, $100.
it will,
I got a couple of friends I know that do it too. So I mean, like, there's some options. There's some options and some decisions that need to be made. And just because
right.
you
Yeah,
made one dumb
yeah.
decision by not watching him put a condom on, which he's an adult, I put that baby on his doorstep and walk away because you made that baby, you know, by your damn
Mm.
self when you didn't put that condom on and didn't
Oh,
include me in the decision. So I'm like, it sounds like you and her now got two babies, then y'all need to raise.
right.
But
Right. Yeah. Y'all need to figure some stuff
right.
out.
Love you, babe. I would have been right underneath that post with him. I love you too, babe, and our newborn baby that
Yeah,
I'm about to drop off at your house.
exactly.
Yeah,
See,
that is an option. I mean, it's his too.
she didn't do her full investigation because us females, when we meet a guy, we know that name. What we on Facebook and we going through his
Instagram.
pages, we going
Right,
through his
and that's
friends
what I
list,
meant by
and
like not doing a deep dive into people.
Yeah.
You know what I
exactly,
mean? You got to do that in this day and age. I'm sorry, you have to do a
exactly.
deep dive into people. You can't let your emotions stop you and cloud you from wanting to know. Because at a certain point, it's not just women, men and women. You get to a certain point in a relationship, especially early on when everything is all butterflies and rainbows,
Yeah.
that,
Right,
to a certain extent, want to know
right,
about a person. You kind of put blinders on where
Yeah.
you want this person to be this perfect individual that you've been seeing for the past 8, 12 weeks, that you
right,
don't want to even look for the imperfections or the red lights and things like that. So yeah, there's that
Flags.
aspect as well. You don't want to see what's wrong with
Yeah.
this person
Yeah.
or why this person is wrong for you. And that
right.
happens a
I
lot.
mean, in the beginning, I want to see what's wrong because you're not going to take me down this rabbit hole a
Mhm.
year and a half. I mean, even though it still does happen or whatever,
Hmm.
but
Hmm.
I've met guys and they done told me the wrong name and I done went over their house and when they go in there in the bath to take a shower, I'm looking through mail like, oh, okay, or whatever. And I take their name and I go
Robert,
look it up
you said you was
and I'm
Michael.
like,
Yeah.
exactly, or whatever.
Yeah.
So then when I'm
Hmm.
asking you why you gave me this name, but this is your real name right here. Oh, that's my Muslim name. Don't lead me off with your Muslim name. I don't need no Muslim name. I want to know
That's
your
my
real
Muslim name.
Nah, what your mama called
especially
you when you was born? That's what I need to know.
exactly what's on your birth certificate and things like that.
Hmm.
So yeah, she should have. I mean, yeah, she should have did a little bit more investigation. And that night of passion, that
Yeah,
first
and
time when y'all, you should have made sure that second time you should have been like, look, let me put it on for you.
right, and that's what I was going to say from a practical standpoint. Just
Yeah.
being practical as a woman, because at the end of the day, you know, a woman, a guy gets a woman pregnant. Guess what? She gonna carry that baby. She gonna birth that
Right,
baby, and after
right,
it's born, she's going to be the one figuring things out for that baby.
exactly,
I mean, yeah,
exactly,
you can get the courts involved and to make him do this and make him do that, but if he don't have a job and he making his money under the table, listen, you can't get blood from a rock.
right,
So from a practical standpoint, yeah, women just need to be. I mean, like, look, come here, let me throw that. I got a creative way to put this thing on you. Whatever you got to do,
right,
whatever you got to do, because at the end of the day, like I said, you're going to be the one carrying that child for the next 18 to 21, 22 years.
exactly.
And it's that
Because
simple.
sometimes, I mean, the court thing, yeah, they'll make you, but like you
Hmm.
said, just because you take me to court don't mean that I'm gonna do it.
Right. And if
Just
I'm
because you
working at TJ Maxx or Target or McDonald's and I'm only bringing home $320 a week, and the court's going to say, well, all right, you got to give up $18 a week. You know what I'm
what
saying? What is
Are
that
we
going
on
to do
child
for you and that
support?
child?
We on
Hmm.
child support right now?
Right.
Mhm.
Right.
Why we talking about
Yeah.
child support when I already don't have nothing?
We already
Well, I
we
forgot.
already
You
disclosed
done, you
that
done already
situation.
dropped the baby
I'm
off at the
already in the
firehouse.
bus to New York. I'm already on the subway. I don't know. I'm on the A train heading to Brooklyn. I don't even know what y'all talking about. I can't hear none of that. After I found that big picture and that poster that I love you and I love you too. I can't hear
Right.
nothing after that.
No,
I can't hear
And
listen.
that
that.
conversation
Hey,
should have been had that
I
night. We're not waiting to talk about it over dinner. I'm not talking about it over dinner with
mad
you.
at you.
Dinner.
No, we
The
how
poison
could
is
you
in
eat
the dinner. The poison is in the dinner.
I
been there,
ain't
done
mad
that?
at you.
I'm
I ain't mad at
sorry.
you.
I'm sorry. I'm like, what we talking about? Child support? Why are we still on child support? I ain't getting 5 cents from him. No. He only work as an ambulance driver. That ain't no great job. That's an okay job. I mean, I can't. She should have did some fact checking. She should have did some homework. Kira said it.
Right.
We like PIs. We like private detectives when we need to know something about
You
somebody.
have to do that deep dive on people. It's
Right.
no way
Yeah.
around it.
She
Not just women,
crazy.
but men as well. You have to do that deep dive
Yep.
on people.
Nah,
And
dudes mind
in
your
in
business.
this day and
Dudes mind your
age,
business. Dudes mind your
oh no
don't
no
go
no
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 do
no
no
no no
damn deep dive.
no
You know what I mean?
nope.
Because I would even get
Listen,
a friend like, look, we looking up
let me tell you
based on
something.
cockadoo. Jump on it.
I've had younger cousins and a nephew here and there say, hey, listen, oh, I just met her, blah blah blah. She apparently comes from a good family. She's, oh yeah, what's her name? For real? Oh yeah, when her birthday? Go on Facebook and find her birthday. All
She
right,
a
let me
hood
get
booger
back to
hoe.
you.
She a hood booger hoe, right? So
Listen, listen. I got a lot of little cousins and nephews. I done broke their hearts. I said, let me tell you something about your girl. Listen, and I always tell even the females in my family, use me. I got
Right.
resources.
Right.
I'm happy you on
I
my
got
side, Joe.
resources.
I'm happy you on my side. So dudes don't call you and ask you nothing about me. Cause they be like, what
Don't
she
worry,
do?
I
I be
got you.
like, you don't want
Oh,
to talk about that. You don't want to talk about
I'm yo.
Right.
I don't have that high security clearance to tell you about it. Sorry, can't. I can't tell you about Ty and Kara. I don't got that kind of
facts.
clearance.
Facts.
Sorry.
You don't know
Yeah.
nothing. We don't speak no
You ain't
English
even
around here. We don't
Yep.
speak
never
no
even met us.
English.
But yeah, I mean,
Never even met
I
us.
tell them like, yo, you'd be surprised what you found out about dudes and women.
Right.
I know. I know. I got some stories. I'm like, boy, oh boy.
She's a second baby mama.
Mm.
Second, second baby
Yeah,
mama.
she could. Yeah. Oh yeah. She's just the one that you found out about.
Exactly. Exactly.
Listen,
But wait,
an
what does
onion
she
has
think?
many layers.
My question is to sister, what do you think he gonna tell you at a dinner at a table? What you think he gonna confess to you about this baby and this kid, and he gonna be like, "Oh yeah, that was years ago. We ain't even sleep together. We ain't even friends." He gonna go back and delete that post, act like that never existed, and she gonna tell you crazy because you don't know what you're talking about,
I don't know
and
what
she
you're talking
just a
about.
cousin. She was somebody that he's supporting and just helping her out along the way. Like,
She was
man,
just
dudes lie
playing.
every day. Dudes lie every
Well, I
day
hope
like
you
the
got her
fleas that they
name.
got. Mm-mm.
I hope you
Nope.
got her name so she can remember it and write it down and take a picture of
Mhm.
it.
I hope she screenshot it. I hope she screenshot. She's
Right.
smart. She said she ain't that
Hey,
bright though,
listen.
because she already didn't do her homework, so she ain't that bright.
So if you
Right.
saw her on that post, you ain't hit her DM
Hell yeah, I'm gonna be first thing I'm gonna do is click
to
on
be
the
like,
DM
hey,
and
listen.
email.
We
Absolutely.
pregnant.
We pregnant. We
Yeah.
pregnant.
We
I
are
need to know
pregnant.
what's up with you. See, you know what I'm saying? I need to
We
know what's up
pregnant.
with you because one thing about women is that if you put something in their face, hey sis, what's up? Oh, so you pregnant? Well, so am I. 9 times out of 10, women aren't going to say, well, hey, look, that's your problem. They're gonna be like, oh, nah, sis, who
Yeah,
you?
that's a
Which, you know what
battle.
I'm saying?
Absolutely.
It's going to be that battle.
I can't
You know,
wait.
Yeah.
I need to see what's
okay.
gonna happen. I need to know what's gonna unfold from this. I'd love to be at that dinner. I'd love to see exactly what's happening, what's the conversation had. I want to know all of that. It's crazy.
Shit,
I don't know.
I want to be the waiter. Yeah,
You want
I
to be
was
the
just gonna
waiter?
say I want to be the waitress.
y'all need y'all need more breadsticks. What's up?
You gonna get
Keep
the
refilling
I'll be
breadsticks
that
right
thrown
back.
at you. You want the breadsticks straight thrown at you, like fluck them at his head. Get away from him.
Let me refill your drinks.
Like,
I want to be
that's
there.
crazy. That is
right.
crazy.
Oh my goodness, man. But yeah,
Oh my goodness.
there's
I mean,
okay.
these when these stories, when you read these stories, and I'm just like, I know I did some crazy things, and I'm just like, Jesus, come on, like it's a whole new millennium. It's
Mm.
2024. Like, are we
Yeah,
still doing these?
you know,
Especially if we only been dating for a couple of months. I mean, kids shouldn't even come up in the conversation a couple of months
But
or
wait,
whatever.
wait. She's
If,
5 months along. So let's do some math. She gave it to him after a month, right? And
right.
she's
hmm
5 months, so she's been talking to him for 6 months total. 6 months is half of a year. You got half a year to be sitting around somebody you don't know that they got somebody. His behavior ain't flaky. He ain't disappearing and coming
nothing. So
going. That's
exact.
questionable.
Like I
She
said,
real slow. She gotta
sometimes
be
people
slow.
don't want to see things that are right there,
Yeah, I'm
Right,
like,
and they don't want
something
to look
wrong.
for things that are right there.
Yeah.
right.
And therein lies the problem. You get to a certain point where you get so comfortable and content and happy, for lack of a better word, with a person that you don't want to see what could
You think
possibly
you had
be a negative on that person.
That's what it
and
is.
and that's what happens. And one thing I notice about this, this newer generation is that they are so, and I hate to be one to generalize or to sound like our parents and grandparents used to sound, but always, oh, y'all don't know, is that the, these kids today, it's so much about image, about what things look like in their lives as opposed to what it actually is.
Mm-hmm.
right.
They don't want anybody to think that oh, wait, oh, she got knocked up by some dude that already had a girl that got a kid on the way. They don't want people to know that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
So
that's
they don't want to
crazy.
look for that.
Yeah.
They don't want to look for the negative because they don't, if they find a negative, guess what? Other people are going to see it.
Mm-hmm.
They don't want anybody else to see the negative or the dumb thing that you did. You
Right.
know, with social media and so many outlets to find out things about people. Nobody wants to look for the negative in the person that they're dating because they don't want anybody else to see it.
So my
Right.
my my question now is, you ain't mean no family, you ain't no friends, you ain't mean nobody.
Mm,
You just 5 months pregnant, sitting in it around this dude. He in
mm-hmm,
your house, you not going to his house. Like there's some things that I'm just
mm-hmm.
missing in this story that just don't add up to me. Not only that,
Because
if
they
I do
don't.
have this baby, now we got a baby that's 4 months apart.
Mm-hmm.
She
Right.
like she's
Because
about
they
to
don't
give
ask
birth
those
any day
questions.
now, and I'm 4 months from my delivery date, and now I'm finding out. Yeah, girl, you need to
Right.
just take that trip
Mm-mm.
to New York. I'll pay for your Uber there and
At
back. Like, I mean, this is crazy.
hell, I'll
Crazy.
take I'll take you to the projects and push you down the stairs. But they
For
don't ask
real.
those
Okay.
questions.
For real.
After 3 4 months, they're not asking. So when am I going to meet your mom, your dad, your brother? They're not
Right.
asking these questions
They
anymore.
should be. They should be.
Right.
Nobody is
Because
Right.
asking these questions anymore.
how else do you solidify or justify you being existing in somebody's life? Well, like, what's the point of it?
Right.
You can have a whole
Exactly. If you're
secret
not
family
even,
nowadays if that's the case.
yeah, you can't call yourself significant if you don't know anybody else in his or her life that's significant.
Right, right. I
Right.
agree.
If you can't say I met Uncle so and so or Mama this or Papa that or Grandma or Nana, you can't call yourself significant if you don't know any of those people.
I agree.
At that point,
I
you just somebody to pass time with.
But
exactly.
Mm-hmm.
how do you explain a
I definitely
baby? A baby. How you explain a baby?
Yeah,
You just walk in with a whole baby, newborn baby.
yeah,
surprise,
and,
surprise,
you
surprise,
know,
surprise.
people meet grandma
Jesus.
meeting you and the baby at the same time. You
At
ain't
the same
nobody,
time. At the same time. And
and
I
grandma
was
ain't
I
even
was
surprised.
I was in a relationship like that where I haven't met this guy, mom, his family, nothing. We've been dating and talking for like a whole year. So I was like, you keep saying,
Mm-mm,
you gonna meet them, you gonna meet them. And I'm just like, you know
mm-mm,
what? Yeah. Um, about
mm-mm.
all of this is a no-go for me or whatever. Cause at this point, it's just like I'm just here
One thing
because
out of it.
I actually really didn't really want, I mean, not to say that I didn't want to move on, but it's just like that was easy access right there. So let me continue on playing this little game with you or whatever. You know what? Screw me and your mother, screw me and your kids, screw me and your family, whatever. I don't even want to go through it no more, whatever. Right now, you're just a good time. That's just it.
Well,
That's
I mean,
just
if you
it.
have, yeah, I mean, if you already have, listen, male or female, if you already have like your plan or motive in mind, and you're saying to yourself, all right, this is already limited to you just being something for me to do,
Yeah,
that's fine. That's a grown up decision that you made.
yeah.
Right.
You know, as long as you protect yourself and keep things where you want to
Right.
keep them,
It,
that's one thing. If you say I don't care about meeting your mama, your papa, I don't want to meet the mama. All I want you to do is be here every night at 10:47 and out of here by 11:30. If that's where you are with it,
Yeah.
exactly.
yeah.
Because
Exactly.
that may be the reality. It may be the reality that she just may
Yep.
be a fuck buddy, somebody just to play
Yeah.
with. But I
But
mean,
if
I think she was looking for more because she said she waited the 30
Right.
days. She thought something meaningful was going to come out of this, and it didn't. So
yeah,
I think that's the part
no.
that's disappointing. She thought something was going to come out of it that was going to be like, oh, this is going to be a
Mm-mm.
relationship. We together now. He happy. He like talking about future. That's because he raising both his
Right.
kids in his mind, swinging them both on the swing at the same time.
You get yeah. Oh, I'll push you.
Having
I'll
the
push
vision in the middle part.
you.
Because
And both of them.
I can't fathom how he's seeing the baby mamas not brawling. Like I can't understand why he like, I'm happy you pregnant because I got one already that's pregnant. What? He
Yeah,
was
Right.
yeah. Those aren't going to be any portraits. I'm sorry.
that's gonna be crazy. That's gonna be I
And
wouldn't
then
be
he got to make time for doctor's appointments. You got to. I mean, it's good she found that now, so now she know when that baby born and he ain't dead. She know where he at. He at the hospital watching that baby be born and be delivered. So he can't sit up here and tell no lie like, "Oh, I was asleep that night." When she go back and look like, wait a minute, May 31st, you said you was asleep. That's the night that the baby was born,
yeah,
or whatever. So I
absolutely.
mean, that's
Yeah.
enough.
Yeah.
It just it be too much to be trying to keep up with, and that even for females also, it's too much to try to keep up with this person, that person, and this personality and that personality right there, and things like that. And if I get pregnant, I got to worry about who the daddy, who ain't the daddy, and eliminate this one, eliminate that one, and the guy he got to think like, okay, so I got her pregnant. What I'm gonna do with her? And she over here, she want my attention, and I'm like, like
Yeah.
I said,
That's too much energy.
it's too much energy,
Too
too much
much.
at one time, and then you break down, and then you stressed out because you trying to figure out how you gonna keep up with all these lies and things
Yeah.
like that. And that's a lot to keep up with.
Who watching all these damn
I know.
kids? Do they know how much daycare is?
Oh
Daycare,
my
child
God.
support, daycare. I'm like, yo, hang me, like, just straight, like, just take me out right now. Where's the butter knife? Just butter knife it. Like, I can't fathom for the life of me, like, what would make them think that is okay to proceed with their reckless lifestyle or like whatever they doing.
Right.
Every single time I hear one of our stories, I just be like, who, what, where, when, and why? Why y'all do this to yourself? It just don't make no sense. What are you thinking? How do you come
And
out of that?
why nobody not using no condoms? Why
Oh
nobody not
yeah,
using no
yeah.
protection?
You know
And you know
why?
what? No,
You know why? Because it don't feel the same without it. It don't feel the same with it. You know that. When
nasty.
you put that
I,
condom on, I'm like, ah, yeah. Mm.
I was gonna say something to the sort like since COVID came out, they stopped showing those HIV commercials. People ain't worried about it no more.
Damn, not the
People ain't worried about
HIV
the HIV
commercial.
commercials no more, or whatever. They
That's
worry about
fact.
Oh
cold
my
catching
God.
COVID.
You know what? You see the commercials that tell you how to prevent it now. They're like, oh, take what's Biktarvy? Take Biktarvy. You're like, what Biktarvy? Yeah, take Biktarvy. I'm
Right,
like, they don't even talk to about you like the AIDS, statistics and how it's ruining the cities. They don't
right.
even talk about that. So dudes
Nah.
is like it's out of in the back of their mind. But in our last segment, I
Now it's like,
said,
well, if you got it, this is how you keep it at bay.
yeah, yeah, that's how you
Right,
got
right, right.
right. It's no
Make
longer
sure you
death
take your
sentence.
medicine
That's
every
what I was
day.
gonna say. It's no longer death sentence. They look at it like, oh, it's curable. No, it's not. You still
Yeah,
gotta take that
Nobody's
damn pill
dying.
every damn day. That's crazy. People not out of their
Nobody is
mind.
dying from AIDS anymore. So they just
I
like,
know.
hey, well, we know during COVID everybody was screwing. So
Yeah.
and
This is
people was
what you
dying
do to
for
keep it
COVID
at
before they
bay.
was dying for AIDS. So
Yep.
we're gonna take this chance right here. And also, it's if you having a sexual partner that night and y'all having unprotected sex, you could go to the doctors the next day and get some kind type of shot so to go through your bloodstream just in case.
Yep. Yep. I saw that.
So
I was like,
Listen,
wow.
so the doctors and the clinics is being flooded like, all right, look, last night I had unprotected sex. What you got for
let
me
me get
today?
that shot, Doc.
Yeah.
Look, Magic Johnson had AIDS for 40 years, and look at him.
Yep. Absolutely. Well, they said Dr. Sebi has cured Magic's
Yeah.
AIDS. I don't know how true that is or not, but I mean, I heard he had the cure. Unfortunately, he's no longer with us. So what he gonna do with the rest of us when we catch it? Because we out here not using condoms. And notice how I put myself in that statistic because I'm like, it feels too good, y'all. It feels too good.
Yeah, that it does. I mean, shit.
I'm not in that status, and I won't wish that on nobody. Let me knock on wood on that, because I do
Right.
not want that package
Right.
Yeah.
my way. No, thank you. I make a joke and I make light of it, but in all seriousness, please
Right.
use
We
condoms.
never want to.
Please use
Yeah.
condoms. Please
They
use
don't cost
condoms.
that much.
They're not expensive
And
at all. Rubbers, condoms, protection.
actually, you can go to your
Yeah.
you can go to a clinic and be like, look,
We don't even got to
I
pay
need
for them
them.
anymore.
Yeah.
Exactly. You go right to your free
Mm.
clinic and tell them like I need them, and they go, here you go, baby. Some clinics when you go into like when I went to a clinic for I had to get a TB shot. They got a big bowl of them. Look at me digging in the Halloween candy bowl. Let
It's
me
just like
grab
when you
some
go
of
get
these.
lollipops from the doctor's office. Just dig in there.
Right. They got
Facts.
them in a
That's a
bowl.
form of lollipop
Yeah.
from the doctor's office is the condom. That's
Right.
crazy. That is completely nuts.
Right.
Well, I gotta tell
Yeah.
you, this story is crazy to me. I don't know what's gonna happen at this dinner, but I'd love to be there. I'd love to be under the table just eavesdropping, because I'd love to hear what bullshit story he gonna come up with to convince you that that's not his baby or his girl, and you gonna fall for it because you fell for it the last 5 months. So I mean, I don't know, pull the blinders over your eyes, because you blind, you can't see nothing, you can't hear, see, or speak. I can't get it. I don't understand it, how, why you got there. But girl, whew, better you than me. What's your thoughts for the sister?
Um,
I
I,
she's I don't know. I think she's just in a position. She's in a no-win situation.
Do
Period.
you believe
And
it? Do you believe
unfortunately,
in abortions? I'm just curious. Do you believe in
yeah.
abortions,
Oh,
Jeff?
listen, that's not my thing with abortion. People ask me, "What do you think about abortion?" I say I don't,
Mhm.
because I can't get one.
Oh, there you go. Her body, her choice.
So
Absolutely.
it's not my place to tell a woman you should or you shouldn't, you can or you can't. So
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
when they ask me, like, what do you think? I don't think about abortion. Well, why not? Because I can't get one.
Right.
So who am
Makes
I to
sense.
who am I to say? That's where I stand on it.
Yeah. Okay. I was curious because you hear some guys be so overly opinionated about it. And I'm like, but you don't want the child support payment. You don't want to go to the court. You don't want to take the blood test.
Mm-mm.
Because think about it. A lot of fathers just avoid it because they're like, as long as I take the paternity test, that gives me validation that I'm actually the child's father, and I gotta now commit to doing something. They avoid the blood. I never forget, I met this guy. He was like maybe about 50 years old, and his kid was maybe about 25, 30, about to be 30 or near 30. And he said, "Oh
Mm-hmm.
yeah, because I've been dodging that bullet for years." And I said, "What you mean dodge a bullet? Yeah, I ain't never take the paternity test." He came out looking like me, but I ain't taking that paternity test because then that gives me the court to tell me what I can do. And if I was in the court system for the last 30 years, I'd be under jail already. And I was like, that's crazy. And
Mm-hmm.
yeah, get 10 feet away from people like that, because that tells you
right.
immediately that's toxic, one. And then two, that means you don't want to do nothing for your kid. You're a bag of garbage. You got a whole kid living out here on this earth
Mm-hmm.
that survived on their own all the way up to 2030. God bless the mother because she did it on her own. And unfortunately for the sister,
Right.
if he don't step up and actually do what he got to do and be commit to his wrong and his errors, you're gonna be a solo mother. You're gonna be a single mother,
Right.
battling it out,
Absolutely.
battling it out.
Yeah.
So it's
Oh
your
yeah.
choice. I'm not gonna say 100% go get an abortion. That's not my top recommendation. But if you out there and you alone, you got options. You still got some options. I'm just gonna say
Right.
that if it was me, I'd be in New York. That's it. I'm
Yeah.
just I would be in
Hasta
New York.
luego.
I would be in New York. That's all I would be a state away. Okay,
Hasta
driving,
Hey,
luego.
driving. But what's your thoughts, Kira?
I pray that he step up and be the father that needs to be for both children, and she should just run away from that relationship and just be like, throw your hands up and just be like, I have a baby daddy. I got a baby daddy and I got a baby. And if I'm going to keep this child, I have to take care and just hope that he helps take care of his child.
Sad case. Joe, you got any final words for the sister? Besides good luck?
Oh, I see. At this point, that's all that can pretty much be said to her in this situation, because now she's in a situation where she has no control over this man and his outside situation. So she just has to do and make the best decision she can for the situation that she's in outside of him.
I agree. Yeah.
And that's all that can be said or done for her.
Yeah. Good luck. Yeah. Kara, any final words for her?
Good luck. That's it.
Yeah. Yeah, that's all we got. Cause we think you made some bad decisions, but you could still make some good decisions that will lead to a brighter future for you, especially, you know, with this guy that seems to be a whole fuck boy. You found out effectively that post. Yeah, now you got to just be an adult and step up and find out what you got to do to maneuver around that situation. If you want to be a single mother, you got a rough road ahead of you, but good luck. That's what we wish you. So I want to say thank you guys so much for joining the Love and Thangz segment. I got to tell you, these stories always seem to amaze me. Yeah, they're crazy. These people are out of their mind. I don't know. I don't get it. But I love the messiness. I love the toxicity of it. Hopefully you'll join us for the next story. Yeah, and if you haven't watched our last week's segment, watch that one and the one before that and the one before that. Watch, like, subscribe, view, whatever you like, share it, please. I'm Ty. I'm here with Kara, Joe, and thank you for joining in the Love and Thangz segment. See ya.
Good night. Oh.
Later.
You want it, gotta work for that bag, go get it one day, you can brag. You want it, gotta work for that bag, go get it one day, you can brag. I say that I have it, you know that I got it, no need to look all in the bag. Stunting like this cause I work so hard, I'm the best, I only speak facts. In the store, I'm popping them tags.